Welcome to Swahili Kingdom, and today I'm going to help you acquire basic Swahili words, not just verbs, but prepositions, verbs, nouns, and extra words, basic Swahili words that are going to help you start a conversation. I'm talking about acquiring and not getting the grammar, okay? So in this, we are going to acquire these words in a conversation that we have done before, but in that conversation, we only did shadowing. In this conversation, we are going to acquire. I'm going to show you how we are going to acquire. Ready for this video? Let's continue. Okay, what are you going to acquire in this video? Number one, you're going to acquire how to say and but. Those are the basic things that you need to do when you start learning a language. Another thing, you're going to acquire the simple personal pronouns for two people. You're going to acquire the basic greetings. You're going to acquire how to say yes or no in Kiswahili. You're going to acquire the simple conjugation of the present tense. You're going to acquire the modal verb penda and how it is used. And you're going to acquire the most common verb, which is kufanya, to do. Are you ready for this conversation? So, how am I going to do it? I am going to read the words of the friends, Mazungumzo baina ya marafiki, a conversation between friends, okay? So, I'll start by saying the words that I've told you you're going to acquire. And then after that, we are going to read the conversation and make sure you note those things that I have told you, okay? Make sure you note them. And then as we read the second time, try to see if you are understanding something, okay? That is one of the way you can acquire vocabulary, okay? You know the basic things, then you acquire the whole of it because you basically know what the conversation means. It is called input plus one. You have input, which you understand, and then plus one is something that you don't understand. But when you, like for instance, when you are a native, let's say you are a native in English, but you don't know everything in English, right? So you go and read a novel or read any book, and you don't understand some words. But because you are understanding most of the words or some basic words in that book, you're going to understand what that book is talking about. So that is basically the idea in input plus one, acquisition, okay? So let's start. Juma na Maria ni marafiki na hawajaonana kwa muda mrefu. Wanakutana leo na kusalimiana tena. Tusikilize wanasema nini. Tega sikio. So this basically says that Juma and Maria are friends who have not met each other for a while, and today they meet each other. Let's see what they are talking about. Keen, okay? Be keen. Okay. So here is the conversation. We are going to start with Juma. Mambo Maria. Before the conversation, let me tell you the words that you need to look out for in a conversation. The first one we said, we are going to acquire the basic casual greeting and response. Mambo poa. Mambo poa. Hi, hi. Mambo poa. Okay? Mambo poa. The second one is we are going to know the basic way of saying yes and no. That is ndio and hapana. Ndio and hapana. Ndio, hapana. Another one is the simple conjunction. Simple conjunction. Saying but and. But is lakini. 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 And is na. Na. Lakini na. Lakini na. Then the next one is we are going to acquire the two basic pronouns. Mimi, wewe. Mimi, wewe. I, you. Me, you. Mimi, wewe. Then we are going to acquire the modal verb to like or to love. Penda. Penda. Another one is the basic conjugation of the present tense. So any present tense uses the infix na. Na. So when you see any sentence or any phrase that has an infix na in between, just know maybe it might be a present tense, okay? Then we are going to acquire the common verb kufanya. Kufanya. This verb, you'll meet this verb most of the time because someone can ask you, unafanya nini? What are you doing? Ninafanya, I am doing. Anafanya, he is doing. Okay? Kufanya is a very, very, very common verb that you need to know as you start. Okay? Then we are going to know the verb kuwa na. So kuwa na is very simple. It is a very simple verb. In the present tense, all the people use ni, mimi ni, wewe ni, yeye ni, sisi ni. Okay? They use ni, all the people. Then in the negative, they use si. Mimi si, wewe si, yeye si, sisi si. So mimi ni, I am, mimi si, I'm not. So it's me and si. Very simple. So those are the 6 things that you are going to acquire in this video. Are they 6? I think they are 7. 7. Okay? So I've talked about the basic greeting, the 2 simple conjunction, saying yes and no in Swahili, the 2 pronouns in Swahili, the Swahili modal verb kupenda, the common verb kufanya, and kuwa na conjugation. And I added something. When you see na infix, just know it is the present tense. So those are 8 things that you are going to acquire in this video. Okay, watch out as I read this conversation. We are starting with Juma. Mambo Maria. Poa sana Juma. Siku nyingi hatujaonana. Ndiyo, unaendeleaje? Niko sawa, na wewe je, ukoje? Pia mimi niko sawa. Habari ya siku nyingi lakini nimekupeza. Niko sawa, sina neno. Kazi yako inakupelekaje basi? Kazi yangu iko sawa, lakini nilibadilisha kutoka kuwa mwalimu, sasa mimi ni dereva. Kwa nini ulibadilisha kazi yako? Ulikuwa mwalimu mzuri sana. Asante kwa pongezi, lakini sikupenda kufunza. Napenda kuendesha magari. Sawa basi, ni vizuri kufanya kitu unachokipenda. Ndiyo, nakubaliana nawe. Na wewe unafanya kazi gani? Bado mimi ni mwalimu wa Kiswahili, lakini mimi ni karani wa mapokezi pia. Vizuri sana, najivunia kuwa na rafiki kama wewe. Nami pia Juma. Asante sana. Tuonane tena Mungu akipenda. Kwaheri. Kwaheri ya kuonana. Okay, have you noted the words that I've told you in the beginning? Have you noted them? Mambo. Poa sana. Mambo Maria. Poa sana. That is one of the things. The basic greeting, okay? Then the easy way to saying yes and no. Let's see. Siku nyingi hatujaonana. Then Juma responds, ndiyo, unaendeleaje? Ndiyo, unaendeleaje? Then when you want to say no, you say hapana. Hapana. Okay? Simple conjugation. When you see na, I said when you see na, just know most of the time is the present tense. Unaendeleaje. Don't worry about the whole phrase, but just know it's a present tense. Unaendeleaje. How are you doing? Unaendeleaje. Okay? Let's see another present tense that is there. Inakupelekaje. Inakupelekaje. Ninajivunia. Ninajivunia. Kujivunia is to be proud of something. Okay? For example, I can say, ninajivunia kuwa Mkenya. I'm proud of being a Kenyan. Ninajivunia, to be proud of something. But, yeah, I was saying that so that you can know the present tense. Na, ninajivunia. Okay? Then the next word is mimi and wewe. Mimi, wewe. Mimi ni mwalimu, wewe ni mwanafunzi. Mwalimu is a teacher, mwanafunzi is a student. Okay? The modal verb kupenda. Kupenda. Napenda kuendesha magari. Juma says, asante kwa pongezi, lakini asante kwa pongezi, lakini sikupenda kufunza. Napenda kuendesha magari. Lakini and na. Lakini na. Napenda. Then the common verb kufanya. Ndiyo, like Juma asks, sawa basi ni vizuri kufanya kitu unachopenda. Juma says, sawa ni vizuri kufanya kitu unachopenda. Ndiyo, nakubaliana nawe. Na wewe, unafanya kazi gani? What kind of work do you do? Okay? Unafanya. See the na, see the present tense. Unafanya. Okay? Then we have kuwa na. Where we are saying, mimi ni mwalimu, wewe si mwalimu. Mimi si mwanafunzi, wewe ni mwanafunzi. Ni in the positive, si in the negative for all the people, okay? So now I want to read the conversation again. Make sure you mark, you have already marked the things that you need to know. Try to see if you are going to understand this conversation. As I said in the beginning, this conversation is between two friends who have stayed for long without meeting each other, and today they meet each other, and let's see what they are saying. Tega sikio, be attentive, okay? Listen carefully. Let's start. Mambo Maria, poa sana Juma. Siku nyingi hatujaonana. Ndiyo, unaendeleaje? Niko sawa, nashukuru. Na wewe je, ukoje? Pia mimi niko sawa. Habari ya siku nyingi lakini nimekupeza. Niko sawa, sina neno. Kazi yako inakupelekaje basi? Kazi yangu iko sawa, lakini nilibadilisha kutoka kuwa mwalimu, sasa mimi ni dereva. Kwa nini ulibadilisha kazi yako? Ulikuwa mwalimu mzuri. Asante kwa pongezi, lakini sikupenda kufunza. Napenda kuendesha magari. Sawa basi, ni vizuri kufanya kitu unachokipenda. Ndiyo, nakubaliana nawe. Na wewe, unafanya kazi gani sasa? Bado mimi ni mwalimu wa Kiswahili, lakini mimi ni karani wa mapokezi pia. Vizuri sana, najivunia kuwa na rafiki kama wewe. Nami pia Juma, asante sana. Tuonane tena Mungu akipenda. Kwaheri ya kuonana. Kwaheri, so you can know when you finish a conversation with someone, you can tell them kwaheri. Then they say kwaheri or kwaheri ya kuonana, or if someone tells you kwaheri, just reply kwaheri or tuonane or kwaheri ya kuonana. Okay? That's easy. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. And if you like to do shadowing of this video, to read again until you acquire all the words that are in this printed paper. Yeah, I'm going to put the soft copy down below. Download it. You can read, you can go ahead and listen to this video again. You can do whatever you wish to do with it so that you can get a lot more vocabulary. Okay? And acquire as you go on. Make sure you have acquired the 7 basic things that you have said. You have acquired how to, you have known how to know the present tense. You know the 2 easy conjunctions in Swahili. You know the 2 personal prefix. You know the 2 personal pronouns in Swahili. You know the casual basic greeting and the response in Swahili. You know how to say yes and no in Swahili. You know the modal verb kupenda. You know how to conjugate it in the present tense, even if it's for those 2 people, mimi wewe. Okay, it's the beginning. You know the common verb kufanya, and you know kuwa na in the present tense, positive and negative. Okay, those 7 things, they are going to get you a long way, because when you know these 7 things and you read something somewhere, you are going to acquire a lot more things. That is the method that I usually use every time. I acquire something small, then I use that small thing to acquire other things. I acquire the easy thing, then I use it to acquire hard things. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed and I hope you've learned something. Don't forget to download this PDF if you want to improve or if you want to shadow. If you don't see the shadowing video, you can click this link here and watch the shadowing video. Do it together with me, or if you know how to shadow, you can download the PDF and shadow the conversation. And by the way, I am offering Swahili lessons. If you are interested, you can comment down below or send an email to the email that is written there, or contact me via WhatsApp. Tuonane tena. Kwaheri.